Welcome to the Retire with Confidence podcast, your go-to podcast for all things retirement planning and financial well-being. Join us as we delve into topics such as financial planning strategies, navigating taxes and investments, maximizing Social Security benefits, and even exploring personal health and wellness tips. Get ready to gain valuable insights and empower yourself to retire with confidence.
Welcome back to the Retire with Confidence podcast. As always, I am your host, Dave Zaegel, and today's episode, again, is brought to you by CWOs for Hire, which is the financial planning firm that I co-own, where we focus on retirement planning and tax planning especially. That's important for today's episode because we want to highlight the fact that different financial advisors do different things, and that's a good thing. Oftentimes, you'll hear us talk about, well, we're bringing on new clients if it's a good fit, and we're happy to talk with you to see if you're a good fit, and all those sorts of different things. And oftentimes, people will say, what do you mean good fit? Well, it doesn't make any sense. You're a planner. Can't you just plan? And there is some truth to that. We know a lot of different things, but we don't know everything on every topic, nor would we consider ourselves the expert on every topic, nor really should any planner consider themselves the expert on any topic. It's not all that unlike going to a doctor. You're going to have general practitioners. You're going to have cardiologists. You'll have orthopedic surgeons. You're going to have all these different areas of expertise where perhaps the general practitioner knows a lot about different things, but even that person is then going to bring in a specialist as needed. So just like a planner can do many different things, a doctor is going to do many different things. There's just all sorts of varieties of different types of planning. So if you're having knee problems, you're not going to go to a cardiologist. They're going to say, I don't do knees, I do hearts. So thanks. Here's who you go talk to for knees. So planning is much the same way. What we focus on, as I mentioned before, is retirement planning, tax planning heavily, making sure that people are within their income guardrails and have things properly structured. We're going to help with things like Social Security, all the planning things, especially specific to retirement. Now, if somebody comes to us and says, hey, I'm 35 years old and I really need help getting out of debt and setting a budget. Great. That's actually really, really good that you are asking for those things and looking to do that. We are not the right people to help you. However, I know who is, and I can send them to the appropriate planner that specifically deals in that topic. So it's important, if you are looking for help with your planning to retire with confidence, that you really land in the right spot and understand that even within the retirement planning space, you're going to see different planners doing different things. And that's okay. That's a good thing. It gives you options. It causes a little bit of a challenge because you have to then research what they do and talk to them and find out what they do. But that's okay. You at least have different options because everybody wants something different. There's going to be some that are much more focused on insurance and annuities, and that's their emphasis. And so when you talk to them, expect that they're going to talk about insurance and annuities and try to sell you their products in order to fit what they believe your solutions are. Great. If that's what you're looking for, those people are there for you. There's going to be some planners that are much, much more focused on investment management, and that's it. They don't really touch a whole lot of the planning aspect or even the taxes. They're just focused on the investments. So if that's what you're looking for, great. There's people that do that. As I mentioned before, we're more focused on the retirement planning and especially the tax planning because that's your biggest expense in retirement. And there's a lot of other components to it. So if that's what you're looking for, we can have that discussion, find out if you're a great fit. And there's other advisors that do very similar types of work. So it's just important to highlight that if you are looking for help to retire with confidence, that you have some understanding of what it is that you're looking for, at least what you think your preference would be, and then try to find that alignment with the planner with the understanding that not all planners do the exact same thing. If you want insurance and annuities, go one place. If you want investment only, go one place. If you want, socially responsible investing, go to this place. If you want hourly financial planning, go to this place. If you want more, I'd call it holistic income-based planning with tax planning, go to that route, and we can certainly help discuss that with you as well. So find exactly what it is that you are looking for, because there's all sorts of different varieties of planning strategies and planning emphasis based on different planners that you have. So there's no absolute right or wrong. It's just important to research. And in fact, if you're listening to this podcast, if you're a regular listener, you know by now what our areas of emphasis are, because you've heard me talk about them over and over, and even bring on guests to help explain certain topics. So if you go visit websites, if other people have presentations or podcasts, those are great resources to find out what you like or what you don't like. We've had a lot of people who come to us looking for help with planning, and they say, I went to this presentation and it was okay, but that's not what I was looking for. And that's good, because they at least identified that. They said, that's not what we want. We think this is what we want. So it's important just to do a little bit of research and say, okay, what am I looking for? Who can help fill that from a planning perspective in order to help you retire with confidence? So I hope to help give you some perspective on the fact that not all financial advisors, financial planners, whether they're CFPs or whether they're insurance-based, they're not all the same. And that's a good thing. We want to have that variety. We want to have some specialties in certain areas, so that way we can fit all the different people that need help. So get an understanding of what you want, or at least what you think you want. That gives you a great starting point to then go look for help with your retirement planning so that you can retire with confidence.